What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Guys, y'all have been really eating up this cold calling segments that we've been doing, right? Where we, with the team, we go ahead, we fuck with like the objections, we try to overcome them, we try to make sure that we're articulating ourselves correctly, and we're just having a damn good time. And so I want to make sure that we're delivering this content to you. The last video that I put up blew up and I wasn't even in it. And so guys, I had to bring a good friend of mine back into this video and to do another one of these cold calling objections. Me, my boy, Pablo Rodriguez. What's up, bro? Introduce yourself.
What up, world? It's your boy, Pablo Rodriguez, the entrepreneur. Back again, getting it in with my boy Q. Do these objections, help you guys get better.
We're gonna get better. We're gonna do this together, man. Pablo and I closed, what, upwards to like at least 1.3 by ourselves. Yeah. When he and I were working together at the previous office that we had before we created this team and created systems and infrastructure, we were really just speedballing that shit. Give us like a list of leads and a dialer, and it was really about skill at that time. You know, now it's about maximizing systems and skill. And so guys, you're gonna get a little bit of both. Pablo and I are gonna hit these guys with objections, and he and I are gonna critique the team while we go around in a circle with everybody that's here. And I hope you guys get value from this. If you're wanting to join any of these types of training sessions, we do this on Mondays and Wednesdays every single week. And tonight we're hosting a meeting for my surfacemastermind.com. You guys can hit that up. Surface Mastermind, we meet, and if you guys getting value from this, you'll get tens of thousands of dollars of value there, okay? Love you guys, and I'll see y'all after the intro. Let's get it.
Gave him something slight, little wisdom for the time. Told the bottom all goodbyes. I'll tell the top that you said hi. Sorry, miss your call, I've been living too much life. Always somewhere high, always somewhere in the sky, always fine, yeah.
You see the leaves fall off, you thought the family tree would die, but these roots run deep below ground zero.
Alrighty guys, you already know the rules of this game. Does everybody have dollars? No? Fuck it, we're going to play with our lives. I'm kidding. That's not what's gonna happen. But still, are you ready? Are you ready?
Let's get it all!
I hit somebody with an objection, and then we're gonna speedball it and go to the next person, okay? So we're starting first and foremost, Joey. Well, look, I got your offer in the mail. It's great and everything, but this contract is 10 pages long, and it makes me very uncomfortable. I'm not sure if I'm okay with signing this.
Oh, okay, I understand. Well, if you like, you know, you can come into my office. I can look over the contract with you. I can explain everything to you. It's a very simple standard trek form. It's what we use here in Texas. We can get it done very simply and quick. But if you don't feel comfortable using that, I can draw up my own agreement, something shorter, more to your liking.
Okay. Well, I just don't want to wait that long, man. I'm not sure if we're willing to move forward. We got real sketched out from the contract. You know what I mean? I think that's really what it is. Do you mind going through the contract with me?
No, of course not. Of course not. Come on into my office, or we can meet up somewhere, maybe at the property, and I'll go over it all with you.
Okay. Josh, well, dude, the house belonged to my mom, and my mom passed away. And I'm not really sure, man, if I'm okay with you buying it. It's like a family heirloom to us.
Oh, man, I understand, man. Memories, you know, are way more important than money.
I want you guys to speak up. Know what I'm saying?
Memories are way more important than the money, man. So I mean, first off, I'll ask, how long ago did she pass? You know, my condolences, but how long ago?
Dude, she's been dead for like a year and a half, man. So it happened very recently. We just don't know what we're gonna do with the house yet.
Gotcha. Have you guys gone through the probate process? And you know, was the property in the will for you, or who was it deeded to in a will?
Well, we haven't gone through anything, man. When she passed away, she didn't have a will.
She didn't have a will. Okay. Do you have any siblings?
We do, yeah. I have two siblings. I have a brother and a sister.
Okay, would they be, you know, have any issue with getting rid of the property, or what are their plans with the property?
To be honest, dang, that's good, bro. You just literally destroyed every single. What can we get from that? What was valuable from that, bro?
Well, I mean, he's in a way he's analyzing everything that you're telling him, but he's looking for the opening to be able to show that, one, they're there to help you, two, also create the opening to where he can negotiate the property with you. So he's also getting all the facts from you at the same time. So I mean, that's fire from my end, what he was doing.
When you overcome an objection, not only do you overcome the objection, you lead it to a question, remember? So this is something that's extremely important. Each time Josh was throwing out a question. Why? Because that extends the conversation, and he's literally asking probing questions to get to the yes.
And
you know what I'm saying?
controlling the conversation.
Controlling
as
the
well.
conversation.
Because while you're talking about a sensitive subject, right, you don't want to allow that sensitive subject to overtake the conversation, and then you never get to what you were trying to work on, which is to get the house, to try to get an appointment, or to lock up the deal. So excellent on controlling the conversation, at the same time getting the information necessary so you can move forward and overcome the objection.
Move forward, overcome the objection, and continuously create that rapport. Well, look, Jose, to be honest, man, I looked over the contract and I feel that $50,000 is too low.
I mean, well, that's what we both actually agreed on.
Say it with your chest.
I mean, that's actually what we both agreed on. Is there some reason why 50,000 became so low all of a sudden?
Well, after consideration, I talked with my wife, and she's saying that it's just not enough money for us to move on and call it a day.
I completely understand. I know when the wife gets in it, the house is both under you, so.
It's already fucked up, bro. It doesn't work anymore, man.
I was just trying to get to them, to say like, okay, well, what price were you thinking?
We got that down. Come on, man.
One down. Come on, brother.
This
back.
is
Shake it
real
off
right here, okay?
Shake it off.
Bro,
Come on.
so Pablo, what mistake do you think that Jose made when he was making these calls, bro?
He let himself get, overly emotional, or not necessarily emotional, but you let your emotions get control of you and lose your strength, right? Your nervousness took over. You got to be calm and collected. You know the information. It was almost like a nervous energy because you knew what you were going to say. You knew how you were going to relay it, but everything was coming out so fast you couldn't control it. So I feel like you had control. You had an idea to overcome the objection, but maybe you were too excited about it and were just trying to move too fast.
Too
Slow
excited.
down.
Another thing that I'll say, Jose, you gotta have you gotta have tonality, bro. That is so important. You know what I'm saying? Like your ability to be able to you know what? Like, yeah, I get it. I totally feel for the situation. I know that offer may have been a little low, but let me tell you this. What if I were to offer you at least $5,000 more? You see how I just literally went like in 8 different levels with my voice? Your ability to be able to bring it up here and bring it down here is what's gonna make you successful in cold calling. And I know how it is when you're cold calling, bro. Like you go do 2 hours, your energy's gone, right? But that's why we work out in the office. That's why we're consistently building each other up and motivating each other so that when we get on the phones, we're staying consistent. Every 20 minutes is your attention span. So after 20 minutes, you gotta figure out what you can do to get your mind off of it and then reset again. You can't lift weights for fucking 15 minutes without stopping. Your body's gonna get tired. So you rest for 3 minutes and then you get back into the set. You see what I'm saying? Your cold calling repetition is the same exact way. So remember that. The same fundamentals that apply to weightlifting apply to cold calling. And so make sure you guys are maximizing that. But exactly what Pablo said is really right. But that's something that I think that needs to be talked about more. Your tonality levels, your energy levels. My energy's always high, bro. Like it's like I smoked crack a second ago, dude. I don't smoke crack. To my YouTube friends and my IG family that's watching this, I promise you guys I am a sober motherfucker. But I'm just saying, like, you have to have that type of energy. I'm always projecting myself. Use your hands when you talk. Stand up when you're conversating. Make sure that you have your headset on so you can free up your hands and move and animate yourself when you're speaking. The better that you get at doing this, the easier that it's going to be for y'all to move through the conversation, because now you have confidence. You see what I'm saying? Confidence is literally fucking everything. All right, moving on to the next one. Pablo, you want to hit him with an objection, bro?
Yeah, I got you.
What do you got? What do you got, bro? What do you got?
Who hasn't gone yet?
Lewis
hasn't gone, but we got the big OG back there. OG Rolly. OG Rolly, you know what I'm saying? I need the old line, not the young line, OG Rolly, what we got for him? Let's see.
What do we got?
Man, you can't come with nothing weak for him, right?
Nah, hell nah. You gotta come strong, bro. This dude benches the most in this office. It's ridiculous.
Right? Little baby Silverback up in here.
What do we got?
All right, so
come on, bro.
All right, check it out. So hey, you know what? Right now, with everything going on with COVID, right? I'm just not comfortable with you guys coming out to see the house. Are you guys vaccinated?
Well, to be honest with you, man, You know, I'm kind of on the fence about being, you know, vaccinated. I'm gonna be honest with you up front. I don't want to show up to your house, you know, and you're expecting me to be vaccinated. But I will take all the precautions if you do allow me to go see the property. And I'll wear a mask. I'll wear gloves. I can get tested before I go. You know, I'll pay for a quick test. I'm just really interested in the property itself, and I'm willing to do what it takes, you know, to go out there and see it.
Well, we recently had a big issue. One of my nephews, he had COVID, and then it spread through, rampantly throughout that household. And my brother and my sister got it. So we're just real shaky about that. If you're gonna come out to the house, I mean, how many times are you gonna have to come out to the house, Roland? You know, I only want to do this one time.
Well, you know, I'm gonna be honest. We could do this sight unseen, but it's going to affect how much I'm going to be willing to pay you for the property. Because I'm going to have to go into the property without knowing what's wrong with it, what it needs, what kind of updates you've done to it. I'm basically going to be going off your word and driving around the property and just checking it out myself. So, I mean, we could go that route if you're willing to, you know, work with me on the price.
Fire.
Bro.
So, guys, I gotta tell you real quick, Roland handled that fire. That's a situation that I've honestly had to deal with the last couple of weeks, right? I've had multiple properties that I've gone and walked. I'm sure you guys have had the same thing.
It happens.
Where literally owners, sellers are freaked out about what's going on with COVID and with the vaccine, and some are for the vaccine, some aren't. You know, it's being able to get into the house, and Roland overcame the objection. Took him a little second there because I hit him with something that he probably did not expect at all, but he handled it like a true G because he was willing to do whatever it took to be able to get into the house. You want me to wear a mask? You want me to wear gloves? Guys, that's one thing about, you know, handling objections. You have to look for the solution for the problem, but you also have to think quick on your feet and be able to think in a way that, okay, what am I going to be able to solve this? How am I going to be able to solve this problem and also appease this seller so we can get the job done? And Roland did a fantastic job of that.
One of the things that I like that Roland said was that he's willing to get not vaccinated, I'm sorry. We're not going to make anybody do that in this office, first of all right? We're conservative, gun-shooting Americans in this building, all right? And I kindly and proudly represent the Republican Party because I like to not pay taxes. Anyways. No, but this is real.
Thank Pat Hilton for the video that he put up the other day. My boy killed it. Did you see that one he did?
What?
About the vaccination?
Oh my God, bro.
He was on the guitar? Oh my God, bro.
It was solid.
Pat, love you, bro. That was fire.
But let me tell you, like, he was willing to go get COVID tested so that he could walk to the house with a negative COVID test result and wear a mask and take the necessary precautions to be able to walk the property, make the offer. The goal is to figure out a way to make the client feel comfortable with the situation. You know what I'm saying? And so if there's some type of uncomfortability there, then what can I do to ease the pain? Remember we talk about the 6 basic human needs, right? Number 1 is certainty and number 2 is uncertainty. Number 1 means, is my product going to be delivered with pleasure, and will the client who buys my product avoid pain? Nobody's gonna do something that's going to hurt themselves. You put your hand over a fire when you're a child, what happens? You burn yourself. Immediately what happens? You never do it again, right? However, what was the solution to that? Moving away from it. So I avoid the pain. So if your product can give that to somebody psychologically, then you make them feel comfortable. Then there's the gift of uncertainty, because regardless of how much we hate the unknown, we're receptive to those things that are considered surprises. If I were to fucking just show up at Pablo's crib, bro, with a fully decked out fucking Raptor and I gave him the keys to it, would that not surprise this man? Because he was not expecting it. So how can I create uncertainty that is met with pleasure with my product that allows for this client to feel more enticed with my business? Well, look, Mr. Seller, I know that other companies aren't gonna fold like this because we live in Texas, but we're not like that. I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna go down the street right now and I'll go ahead and I'll get a goddamn COVID test. And then I'll bring you the test results. You see what I'm saying? And now that you have my test results, I'm in. I'm in now. I was willing to do that for you. I surprised you with my commitment to making this deal happen. You see what I'm saying? Certainty and uncertainty. Those are the first basic 2 human needs. I'll do a whole video about that on another segment, okay? But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Who hasn't gone yet? Lewis?
I got one for him.
Shit, son.
I got one for him, bro. Because matter of fact, CJ Hurt just got on my live and gave me one. You ready for this?
What up, CJ?
The appraisal says it's worth more.
I see. Well, I mean, the appraisal is just so that they can tax you on that. I mean, the appraisal doesn't actually necessarily give you the actual value of it. I have to go based on the condition. I mean, if it's appraised at 300, but it's in shit, I mean, what am I going to pay for it? I'm not going to pay 300. I can't pay market for it.
Okay, so then, I mean, you're saying that the appraisal isn't what the present condition is. Well, in the present condition, what are you willing to do?
I'm willing to go see it, man. I mean, we can talk about this in person, see it, and I can tell you exactly what's wrong with it, what I would do with it, and how much it's going to cost me. So you see exactly what I'm paying for it and what it's actually worth at that time.
I mean, how close to the appraisal are you going to get? Are you going to try to lowball me?
Nah, definitely not. I'm going to pay you exactly what it's worth. I'm not a lowballer, but at the same time, I'm not going to pay market for something that's not going to be worth market.
Okay.
You know what's a good objection to that? I thought you were gonna use it, Lewis.
Which one?
The high baller, bro. Like when somebody
Yeah.
says, "Are you lowballing me?" You say, "What do you mean I'm lowballing you?" Bro, I'm trying to give you fair market value for what your property is worth in its current condition. Are you highballing me? Are you trying to make me pay more than what your property is worth? Tell me why I should give you the number that you're asking. You see what I'm doing, right? I just followed it up with a question. Bro, that right there is fuck. You should have hit me with that, by the way.
Yeah.
But that is a very, very excellent way to do it. And I remember I told Roland was training the VAs the other day. He was doing a cold call section, right? And he was like, what the hell is highball? He's like, bro, like straight up, are you highballing me? Why are you asking retail for your property? You haven't even put anything into it. You've been living in that motherfucker for like 30 years, bro. Like, what are you doing with it? You know what I'm saying? If you think that it's worth 200 grand, then try to list that shit on the market right now. People are gonna call you crazy for trying to sell that property for that much. I'm giving you a fair market value given the circumstances and given the property's current condition. So yeah, I'm not lowballing, I'm giving you fair fucking market value. Not getting highballed either. So recognize game, bro. Sorry, I had to flex for a second, but like straight up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, back the fuck up, bro. Anyway.
Yeah, I hope you got that, man. I hope you got that. That was a fire comeback from the brother right here.
That was
and
good.
Q.
That was good. That was good. All right, team. Everybody that's watching the video on IG, I got to finish this YouTube video. I got to give my YouTube peeps the attention. So if y'all got value from this, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit me up, message me, and I'll send you the link so you can take a look at this video as it goes live because I'm not going to share this to the page. All right? See y'all. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Let's have a good day.
All right, so I'm going to do that in Spanish. 3, 2, 1. No, I'm kidding. All right, guys, we got to get back to this YouTube video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Alrighty, guys. I hope y'all got value from that first segment. We wanted to put the phones down and give y'all our full attention. So we're going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to do one more round of objections. We're going to hit these guys with some hard ones. And so make sure y'all are watching this video all the way through, okay? So let's go ahead and hit it. Joey. Well, look, man, I'm down to sell my property. I just want to wait like 3 months before I do that.
If you don't mind me asking, why wait, boss? Like, what's gonna change? The price is probably not gonna change from here to 3 months.
Well, I had some personal things pop up, man, and to be honest, I don't really feel comfortable sharing it, but in 3 months, if you want to just call me then, maybe we can work something out.
All right, I understand. It sounds good, boss. I can give you a call maybe sometime sooner than then, just follow up with you, see where you're doing.
That works. That works. Just give me a call. You got my number.
All right, I can do that, brother.
That's decent. I like that. That was cool. And you made it an opportunity, too. I would still try to push for a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's too much you can add on that when someone says that they want to push the date out a little while, you know, but I would say, like, create, how do you say, urgency? But if there's not urgency to sell, you could lose the sale doing this, but it's not hard to try. You can say, well, look, man, my offer's only good for now. If I buy it from you in 3 months, I may not be able to meet your asking price because we have other projects that are going on. If you do that, you may lose the sale entirely, or you could wait 3 months, keep it at the number that you got, and reintroduce yourself to the conversation. You know what I mean? But I think one of the things that's advantageous for that is to just follow up every month and see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Don't even talk about business. Just call them and ask them about their family, their kids, what they have going on. And, you know, it's like, hey, man, remember me, bro. That's all I ask. Whenever you're ready, just remember me. You know what I'm saying? Remember me. You know what I mean? Though I have to say goodbye. No? Never mind. I hit that though, right? That's a badass movie, yo.
Coco.
This was not sponsored by Coco.
I've only watched it like a million times, bro.
That's a badass song.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, it's a good
But
movie.
you have to watch it every day between Coco and Moana.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I pick Coco.
I pick Coco all day, bro. That's my heritage. All right, going back to this. Jose, we're putting you on the spot again, brother.
All right.
You ready?
You ready?
All right.
Hold on, let me get Jose's.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Don't clinch up.
All right, Jose.
Tonality.
I like everything that you're talking about, but here's the issue. I pay $500 a month right now. What could you get me into that I would pay under $500 a month?
No, yeah, I can't do that.
Damn it, Jose! No! No, I'm interested in knowing how you would hit that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I already hear that someone say
I've never heard that. That's a good one.
If someone told me that, I'd be like, bro, I don't think I'm gonna find you, man. Under 5 anywhere.
Not right now.
Shit.
So I mean, you gotta understand though, right? Guys, think about it. If they're in something right now that's currently $500, right? That means in that market, don't think about the here and the now. That's probably what fucked you up, right? Think about, okay, well, if there's something in that market, if you've already gotten something for $500 a month, then there's going to be something else out there for $500 a month, or we might be able to find you a better situation. If you're paying something for $500 a month, right? Okay, cool. We can get you into one of these fixed income housing apartment complexes. There's a new one right over here in Leon Valley. Beautiful, pool, gated community, the whole nine. It's fixed income. That means if you've only got $500 a month that you're able to spend, then there's a reason behind that. We could probably get you in there. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
Actually, I actually had that situation last year.
All you think is some housing.
There was a house that I did a deal. It was Leon Valley, and the seller was in a messed up situation. He had to get out of the house. There was still a mortgage left. He was going to walk away with a little bit of money, but not much, right? And then the thing was is that he was on fixed income because he was retired military. So that retired military money that he was getting was good enough for us to be able to go to a fixed income housing that was off base and get him lined up and get him set up to move in the same day that we're closing. So there's options out here. Don't think just because someone's in a crappy house that, man, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find you as crappy a house as that to get into. You know what I mean? Nah. There's so many other options out here with city and with the state that they do for, you know, Saha and everything like that.
I remember one of our previous business partners, she worked in FEMA, and she actually had resources that she found just from going through, because FEMA, guys, it's actually like people donate to the cause all the time. They're always like donating money, right? And there's a lot of different types of charitable places out there that provide low-income housing. It's crazy, bro, but we were able to so we bought this one house, and they wanted to go somewhere where they were gonna pay pennies for rent, bro. They could not move anywhere else. They were already over 65, and so they actually were able to apply to this place that was literally assisted senior low-income housing. It was a whole apartment complex, dude. Literally, we got them into a place that paid $50 a month in rent, dude. I still have that institution too, and I'll share it with you guys too. I think it's only a San Antonio thing, so if I have San Antonio's watching it, San Antonio, you're watching this video, I'll hook you guys up. Just comment below that you're interested. But that was something that we did, and I was blown away because that ain't anything that I ever thought existed. You know, I've been paying like $1,000+ rent since I was like 21, bro. It's stupid, you know what I'm saying? But there are programs out there specifically for individuals that are older, military, disabled, XYZ. You just gotta be resourceful. Literally go into Google right now, type in low-income housing and see what pops up. You know what I mean?
The easiest way that you're gonna have to be able to help these people is to ask them questions. Find out what, you know, not necessarily why they're in that situation, but what are the ramifications of that situation, okay? Okay, well, if you're paying $500 a month, all right, how much income do you have coming in? Is that reliable income? Is it steady income? Is it a fixed income? What other assistance do you have? Are you currently getting a job, working on finding a job? You know, find out everything that you can about the situation, and then once you have all that stuff collected, then you can figure out how best to help them, what direction you can go in. You know, whether maybe we need to get them applied for Saha, or maybe we need to get them in some other low income rent project. You know, maybe we can find housing for them, stuff like that. But if you ask the questions, then you'll be able to get the answer developed in your mind as you're going along.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Damn, wow. I feel like everybody says bing bong, and so it's like something really fucking rude right afterwards. Right?
Shout out to Nims for blessing the world with
All right.
bing bong.
So what I want to do right now is I want to throw out one objection, and I'd love to hear everybody's response to it. And maybe we can pick up off of this, all right? So, this is the objection. I'm going to say it, and then we're going to go in a circle, and I'd like to see how you guys would team up to take down this objection. Well, look, Mr. Investor, I appreciate you calling. It's great, that you're wanting to offer me $100,000 for my property, but I have another investor who's offering me $120,000 right now. They're also willing to go no option period. In your contract, you put an option period, and they're willing to put up $5,000 in earnest money. So these are serious buyers. Not saying that you guys aren't serious, but that's what I got from this other guy, and they're willing to submit a contract right now. So I want to hear y'all's response to that. You have another investor. They're paying $20,000 more for the property. We offered them $100,000. We sent them over agreement. It was a loose agreement to our benefit. It's okay. It happens. It's business. But they got an agreement from some other investor that was solid, right? But they haven't signed a contract yet. They haven't even been sent a contract yet. So let's go ahead and go over that, right? I want to hear how Lewis would respond to this.
Okay, so I understand that you got an offer that's 20K more. But look, man, my numbers are solid. If I can go see the property, I can probably come up. This is just what I'm at, just from what you told me. But if we can come to an agreement right then and there, I'm willing to do the same thing. If I can come up, I can come up. But my numbers are solid, and we can get it in writing. And I know I can perform on this.
Okay, I like that. I like it. I think it was solid. Josh, what do you got?
Okay, I know you said you have $20,000 offer above what you're asking. I could do that, but a lot of people go over and beyond just to get it under contract, and they drop the price at a certain time, trying to get what they actually wanted the property at. My numbers are I ran my numbers. I do it based off what I know I could do. This is my number. I could send you an agreement right now, get this under contract, and close within 30 days, and we could be for sure that we're not going to drop it. Nothing's going to come up, and we can make sure this thing goes through properly. So what's your email? I can send it to you right now.
Jose?
I completely get it, Mr. Seller. I know that 20K above what my offer is sounds very nice, but is it okay if I ask how do you know this is a real a real person offering you this amount?
I like that. I think it's clean. What I would have added is, what are their credentials?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, and I'm waiting for it. Go ahead, Joey. I want to see it. That was not bad. That was not bad. I'll say. Best one in the video so far.
Okay, so I know you got an offer $20,000 higher than what I'm offering, but I'm willing to go down to title right now. I'll take a contract. I'll put some earnest money down. If you like, go ahead and call that buyer up. Tell him if he can provide proof of funds for you. If not, I've got some here that you can see. We're just as serious as he is. I can get the process started today and closed out within 2 weeks.
Perfect. These are all solid. These are all solid. I like where Joey was going too. My advice, we all forgot about this in this. Irresistible guarantee. Thank you, Jose. Please hand that to me, brother.
That's what I was gonna bring up right after.
I got you, which is fire. It's fire. Why is this important right here? Okay? So look, this is how I would do it. Mr. Seller, look, I get it. Somebody's offering you $20,000 more than what we're asking. I'll tell you what, I will give you this irresistible guarantee. It's a questionnaire, okay? This form right here, just so we can get this thing on camera, you gotta focus it real fast so people can see it. Make sure you get all the words, because that way you guys can get a copy of this. Or you can join my mastermind and it's already in there. So the link is in the description if y'all want a copy of this. This is called an irresistible guarantee. This is reverse psychology of sales. I shouldn't have to prove myself to this guy. I'd rather you prove me to yourself. What kind of thinking is this, right? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you this, okay? So give me your email address. There are so many other people that are going to offer you X amount of money, right? But guess what's going to happen? Anything can happen. I'd rather you be able to vet that person accordingly so that you know that you're doing business with a reputable company. So here's a questionnaire that we give to you so that you can ask your buyer these questions. If you feel that they skip over their words, that they mess up, that they get nervous, that they squeeze their cheeks together so tight that they pop their asshole open, then you know that that buyer is full of shit and we are real. So How much money can I get at closing? How soon can I get the money? Do you have proof of funds? Are you a real company or a wholesaler? That's a big one. What would my house sell for with an agent? Do I need to come up with money when I sign? Do I pay closing costs or do you pay closing costs? What do the other cash buyers offer? Can you tell me my market value for my home? Can you show me how you establish value? What are the advantages of selling my house with you cash versus selling with a realtor? If I decide to sell it myself, will you recommend a realtor? How much time will I have to move out? If you're borrowing money to buy my house, are you guaranteed on the loan? If so, can I see the approval letter? Are you actual cash? Are you actual liquid? What is the amount of money that you have in your bank account? You know, these are questions that we give to the seller. And we tell the seller, vet my competition. I do not need to prove myself to you. Take that thing, get any single fucking person that you can to make you an offer, vet them using that questionnaire. I'll send you over all of our requirements that we have to close on your property and all of our proof of funds. I'll screenshot my bank account right now to let you know that I'm willing to buy your house. Okay? So with that being said, now I'd like to give you an even further guarantee. I will literally buy you a steak dinner and raise my offer $500 if you allow me to either meet or beat any of my competitors' pricing. Okay, so try that out, guys. Don't force anybody to do business with you. That's not how it is. You select who does business with you. You are the one who fires clients. Clients don't fire you. And so we can't just do business with anybody, but we're willing to do business with those that are willing to put their money where their mouth is. So if you truthfully want to sell your house and you're telling me that you're serious, then go ahead and vet my competition and come back to me. Let me know what you fucking think. You see what I'm saying? That is the irresistible guarantee. That is what you do when somebody says that they have another person who is buying that wants to make them an offer and it's over what we offered them. So I hope you guys got value from this YouTube video. Me and my man Pablo, we plan on doing this a few more times. My dudes, make sure you guys subscribe. Hope y'all got value. Again, there's a fee. Just subscribe, share this fucking video, send it to friends. I don't pay for ads on this shit. We run ads, but I don't pay for ads, okay? So make sure you guys get value from this. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
I want the check. Check. Ooh. I want the check.